toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bulls will put toe together and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So North Carolina's offense will get first crack at it here. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So USF's offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
First and goal, USF.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To throw, it's Terrell. Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Pressure coming. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he makes the extra point.
South Florida, 7, North Carolina.
on the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. He'll sneak it. Makes it past the marker.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to throw it downfield. Under fire. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the open. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Bulls are in the hurry up. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Terrell. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run.
That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Myers on the move. Complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Makes the grab, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Bully ball on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Going to swing it on second down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, USF. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line, it's Cox.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
At the 17. And a 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Carolina, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hauls it in. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Quarterback moving. Creates a little space. Quarterback got it himself. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown Bulls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, UNC! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Using the quick game. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
See what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Going right to work up top. Finds his tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to set the tone with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. Gets away from one, finds room. Flying out to the left. Inside, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. To the air, it's Terrell. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads it left. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
USF.
They'll try to pound their way in. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tries again to get it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
52, North Carolina, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got his man.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A spectacular one-hand grab. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. To the air on second down. Here's the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A little release to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. He rifles one deep down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Back to pass, it's Terrell. Got it in the middle, it's Cox. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll set up to throw. Bring in the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Fires to the big fella. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Got a little space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Morse. Release to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Now the play fake. Gonna let it fly. He's got it all right. He's loose. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Bulls. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
North Carolina, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the air, it's Morse. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield, it's Pope. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Makes his man miss. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He makes the catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Morse. Pulls it in, it's Diggs. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Back to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got the 1st down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a cut! He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.